Hey, what's up, YouTube? What's going on? What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Kivian. I'm in the building, and today we're going to talk about Father MC video. Father MC actually went on Flavor Flav podcast. Many of us didn't even know Flavor Flav had a podcast. Well, this podcast was 3 years ago, and Father MC was on this podcast. And on this podcast, he was talking about, a Diddy encounter. You know what I'm saying? And this was before all the allegations and everything came out about Diddy. This was pre-Diddy allegations, pre-Diddy being locked up. This was 3 years ago. You know what I'm saying? So he talked about, Diddy's situation. And we're going to hear about it. We're going to hear about the Father MC and the Diddy connection. You know what I'm saying?
Timothy Brown, known professionally as Father MC, is an American rapper from New York City, New York. He was born in Brooklyn and was raised in Queens. Brown began his career as a dancehall reggae performer. His reggae influence with sentimental love lyrics. Brown debuted in 1988 with the single I'm Getting Better that was released with the First Fleet Crew. He signed to Uptown Records and MCA Records when he experienced commercial success during the early 1990s. His debut album, Father's Day, came out in 1990, features the single Treat Them Like They Want to Be Treated, featuring Jodeci, and I'll Do For You featuring Mary J. Blige, that both reached the #1 position on the U.S. Billboard Hot Rap Singles chart. Brown's second album, Close to You, came out in 1992, includes the single Everything's Gonna Be Alright that reached #2 on the same chart. His third album, Sex is Law, 1993, was his final album released by Uptown and MCA. Brown's following album were released on numerous independent labels and failed to attain the success of his Uptown MCA releases.
Diddy used to dance for you. Talk about that, man.
That was funny because
how did that happen? How did that come to be? How did you?
Alright, so he's going to talk about the story of Diddy being a backup dancer for Father MC. Now, that's different. Who would have known Diddy was a dancer, a backup dancer for Father MC? Again, this was the allegation, the Cassie situation all comes out. So we're going to have a lot of stories coming out on Diddy. This is one of them. Let's hear it.
How did you get my man, world famous P. Diddy, to be your backup dancer before he got into the game?
Well, this is what happened. I was working on my album. They finally said, we gonna shoot a video. I'll never forget, me and Diddy used to meet up at my guy's studio, Janard Parker.
Okay.
He used to produce SWV. So we used to meet business before he even made it. So we go in there, and next thing you know, after that, when we finally got the record, because Prince Marky D, God bless, and Corey Rooney, they produced the record. So once we got the record out the way, it was a guy named Fendi that lived in Far Rockaway that danced for EPMD.
Okay.
Light-skinned Fendi.
I remember
Fendi, yeah.
Right.
So Fendi and Puff, when Puff said, Puff said, we gotta get in rehearsal. So I'm trying to be on some cool, Puff was like, no, we gotta go like this. I said, why don't you do it? So he started dancing, and it just clicked. We just clicked. Me and Puffy used to always wild out. We used to and the girls, we used to always compete like chicks. And then Father MC, when he got out here.
Right.
And he picked me up, I'll never forget, he picked me up at the airport with this chick. And, yeah, Puff. And it's crazy because the chick was fine, right? So I'm just looking at her and he's like this, he whispered to me, there ain't gonna be no Father MC shit today, right? So we get to the Beverly Mall, the Beverly Hills Mall. We go there, and at the end of the day, me and Puff, he see me giving the chick the eye, right? And he's like this, this is not no treatment like you want to be treated, shit, right? So we running up the escalator, and I end up getting the girl. But it's so funny how I took her from it, but it was so crazy how we was so, it was crazy. We used to have fun. I remember we was in D.C., and Puffy had told me we was at the record company. I was getting ready to do Howard, and he came to me and he said, "Yo, man," he was dating Misa at the time.
Right.
And he said, "Yo, man, my girl, man, I'm trying to get with her." That's when he was really just starting to date Misa. And he said, yo, I want you to, she got a friend there, and I don't want no interruptions. And I was like, all right, money, I got you. I told him, I got you, don't worry about it. We get to Howard now. We got the Father MC train going on, so all the chicks, we having a blast. I go downstairs,
The Father MC train, you already know, that's a freak off, man. So Father MC is describing a freak off with, you know what I'm saying, with a few words. The Father MC train.
We get to Howard now. We got the Father MC train going on, so all the chicks, we having a blast. I go downstairs exactly to go and get a soda. Puff's waiting in the room because Misa and her girlfriend was coming.
Right.
So I go downstairs. I see Misa. So I'm like, hey, Misa, we hug. And I said, yo, what's up? I said, I'm going to be up there. I go and get me a soda. I see Misa's girl, but I didn't know she was with Misa because she wasn't. Right? And I was like, oh my God, it was Sonia. And I rushed back upstairs. I got Sonia numbers and everything. I rushed upstairs, forgetting, I never knew that Sonia was with Misa. I went upstairs, Puff in the room, and I said, yo, I just saw Misa. And he said, well, I said, she was downstairs. He says, okay. I said, yo.
And that's when he was just getting with Misa.
Right. I said, yo, listen.
Because you know she where she was working at, that was my pal, Misa. She worked at Def Jam.
Yeah, she worked at Def Jam.
Right. As soon as you walked in the door, she was right there.
Right.
Come on, Misa, man, that's my pal.
But check it out. This is the crazy.
Yeah.
So I run up and I tell Puff, I said, yo, Misa's here. He's like, yeah. I said, but I ain't talking to her girlfriend. I just met this cutie up downstairs, and he was like this. Oh man, he was like, all right. Misa comes to the door. Misa opens the door, and then Sonia is right in back of Misa. I'm like, oh shit. So I look when they go to the bathroom. I go to Puff. I said, that's the chick I met downstairs. So it was just a thing in heaven, man, and it was meant. You know what I'm saying? God bless her. You know, but yeah, that was, I think, my first love in hip hop.
Alright, y'all. So we heard Father MC and the Diddy story. He was a backup dancer, but not only that, they was in, having trains together. You know what I'm saying? So we know this was Diddy's whole MO the whole time, and unfortunately, that's what brung him down. His lust, his desire, his money, and his lust is what brung him down and put him in the position he's in now. Because even in his jail cell, he's mad that Luigi is getting all the attention. Now, Luigi Mangione is the guy who unalived Brian Thompson, the CEO. So even Diddy's mad that he is getting more attention in jail than him. So Diddy is always at the center of attention. He loves the attention. And anytime he don't get it, he gets mad. It's your boy Kavion. Hit that like, subscribe button for your boy. And I'm out the building, y'all. Peace.